Today I'm here to tell a story. Actually, I have no idea why I said that because I'm not going to tell a story, so I just straight up lied to you with a straight face. So let's pretend I didn't say that, and this is the real start of the video. What is the best video game ever made? Some people may say Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, good choice. Or some people may say Final Fantasy VII. Well, you know what's something that all of those games have in common? The only people who play those games are literally 1,000 years old. Like, I have absolutely no idea why we are still bringing up those games as the best games ever made, because, like, dinosaurs play those games. Let's talk about brand new games. Games that ended up releasing, well, I wouldn't really say recently, but games in the modern day that are some of the best ever made. I know a lot of people are really negative when they talk about modern games, but hey, they are some extremely good ones that end up coming out. A good example is like Mortal Kombat 9, absolutely amazing, have one of the best starting rosters in fighting game history. I have absolutely no idea why that was so hard for me to say, but if I have to really think about one of the best modern games to ever release, a game that ended up coming out in the past 10 years, it easily has to be Titanfall 2. Now, this is a game that I'm guaranteed you're going to see more people talk about, especially nowadays, that in the next couple of months you are probably going to see a video titled The Best Video Game That No One Ever Played, and the thumbnail is going to have a picture of someone completely blacked out so you have absolutely no idea who it is. And it's going to be like BT or the main protagonist of Titanfall 2, Jack Cooper. It's going to be a picture of one of them completely grayed out so you can go and click on the video. This game is a absolute masterpiece and is easily one of the best games ever made in my opinion. I think a lot of people know the origin story of this game, how it was literally made to die, because it ended up releasing around Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it completely got drowned out. Absolutely no one played it, and they have absolutely no idea what it was, so it basically died immediately. It literally didn't even stand a chance, it got spawn killed. But the little people who ended up buying the game, me being one of them, ended up having one of the best experience they ever had in their whole life, because it was absolutely amazing. It had a story mode that was extremely good. I mean, it's a first-person shooter story mode, so it's not really that great, but it ended up telling an okay story with some memorable characters like Ashe. Yes, that Apex Legend character that a lot of people like to draw questionable art of. She actually originally came from Titanfall 2, and it had easily one of the best multiplayers. It was absolutely amazing. The gunplay was absolutely amazing. The movement, for literally the past few years after Titanfall 1 ended up releasing, like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, even Infinite Warfare, that whole advanced movement arc of Call of Duty literally spawned from Titanfall, because they saw how successful it was, and Activision was like, I'm just gonna go and copy it. Obviously, theirs was just a terrible imitation of it, because the Titanfall 2 gameplay is absolutely amazing. The movement is so good, especially if you're a real person and decide to use Stim. That is the best ability ever made, and yes, Stim is the ability that Octane used from Apex Legends. A lot of the characters in Apex Legends actually originally comes from the Titanfall classes. Now, why am I talking about it right now? I mean, this is a game that's basically irrelevant, no one is talking about it. That is because it currently got revived, and a lot of people are playing it on Steam. I think the last time I checked it was around 20,000 people, which I'm 100% guaranteed those numbers aren't really gonna last long at all. So if you want to go and play Titanfall 2, basically now is your chance, and if you're watching this video in the future, you probably just lost your chance, I'm sorry, unless the game became relevant again and more people are talking about it, but that is probably not going to happen. And the main reason why the game ended up getting revived is because the servers ended up getting fixed. Not so long ago, Titanfall 2 ended up getting resurrected. I think around the beginning of last year, a lot of people were playing the game, but then hackers absolutely took over the servers, and it was basically unplayable. It was so bad to the point that it was literally like the old classic Call of Duty games, where you can literally do one match, and then someone is basically able to cyberpunk inside of your PC, completely steal your identity, and then go buy $5,000 worth of V-Bucks. I have no idea that's what people decide to do with the money they steal, but either way, the game got completely filtered with hackers, and people basically had to evacuate. And it was extremely sad to see. A lot of people were posting on Steam that it's over, Titanfall is broken, and there's no reason to play the game anymore. But a jump scare to absolutely everyone, EA and those people at Respawn has actually decided to fix the servers. I have never seen something like that because I truly thought the servers were just going to be broken forever. I thought no one was ever going to play this game anymore, and the servers were never going to be fixed, and the game was just going to die. But I guess Respawn have suddenly decided to do it, and now the game is back from the dead for a couple of weeks, because again, I think this game is going to fall off and no one is going to talk about it anymore. The main reason why is the more people play Titanfall and the more people talk about it, the more chance we have to get a Titanfall 3. I want that game so badly. I'm literally like those GTA 5 YouTubers who are absolutely sick of playing the game, so every time when they hear some rumor about GTA 6, they just act like it's absolutely true, and then go and make an 8-minute video talking about it. A video that's specifically 8 minutes long. I don't really know why that's the number they decide to pick. Probably for some mystery reason. But either way, Titanfall is relevant right now. That makes me really happy. I hope Titanfall 3 comes out one day. And this is just something that I wanted to talk about because Titanfall 2 is easily one of my most favorite games that ever released. And I have to put it in like the top 10 best video games ever made. It's absolutely amazing, and I recommend you should go and play Titanfall 2 someday. Anyway, my name is Lua. This is just something that I want to talk about. You have a good day or night. See you.